people need to go to work, I guess.
Nope. There we go. My cat's tooth was loose.
Hey, fang.
Yeah, her fang. Her big old fang.
No, I
You've
said
seen them.
Fang. I didn't say a fang.
Oh, fang.
Fang.
It was loose. You've seen Casota on Instagram if you follow us at Beer and Fear
Her
Cast.
big old fangs.
Yeah, she's only got one now. It fell out.
Fang. Her big old fang.
She was going to get it extracted, but it just happened
And
to
you
fall
lost
out.
it.
And we're trying to find it because
it's lost.
It's tiny and it's a bit difficult to find. So that happened. What else? Oh, Ale got a state ID.
Yes, she showed
An
me.
official Illinois
very
state
exciting.
identification
I'm very proud of her.
card. We went to Festival of the Vine. Remember that?
Oh, that was terrifying.
We got Del Barrio.
So many old white people.
Yeah, it was very crowded. I think we talked about that because this day says you did a podcast episode.
Oh,
so.
we probably talked about it after we did it, yeah. It was so claustrophobic. There were so many people.
Yeah, I was telling.
They all looked like Trump supporters.
Yeah.
It was so gross.
Yeah, we don't like those people. Ali and I went to Chicago. We got Potbelly. Went to an antique store.
You went to Chicago and got Potbelly?
Yeah, we got Potbelly.
Who goes to Chicago and gets Potbelly?
What was the Potbelly that I used to go to when I was at school?
Okay. Mm-hmm. It makes more sense.
It's, memories, nostalgia.
Yeah, I see.
And then, we went to an antique store where Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine went to.
I forgot about her. I should listen to her music.
We saw
again.
Woman King at the movie theater downtown. It was very difficult to understand that movie. And then we drove scooters back to the train station. It was very hectic because I am not good at giving directions.
No. The last time I was on a scooter, I told you about this. I was a child. I was on a sick-ass Razor scooter. And my ripped jeans, because that was the style at the time as a cool emo kid, got stuck in my Razor scooter. And I
flipped over your scooter?
Over, and then the scooter landed on top.
I had that happen with my bike a lot of times because I had the jeans that were like frayed at the bottom because they were too long. And they get caught in the spokes.
The punk kid.
Yeah. They got caught in the spokes and I almost died one time with a bike. Yeah, what can you do? But, since then, Ale's friends are here.
Hi, Ale's friends.
In La Casa.
Ooh.
And her dad...
Super weird people.
It's been like that. Pretty much the whole time they've been here, it's kind of been like that, and it's been a lot of fun. And then her dad was here for his birthday, and we got to take him out for his birthday. It was a lot of fun.
Go?
We went to the Graceful Ordinary.
That sounds fancy.
It's downtown in St. Charles.
You've been there before. It was the expensive place with the flower drink.
Well, it's not too expensive. I feel like because we went to Catch 35.
Yeah.
With Ale's sister. I ordered crab legs that were $120.
Yeah, and they were like a pound.
And they were like, they were okay.
We talked about how you regretted it.
Yeah. Here, the food is way better. And it's a lot cheaper. It's not cheap food, but it's a lot cheaper than Catch 35. And it's a nicer place. So, Graceful Ordinary, downtown St. Charles. It's very nice. Nice view of the river, too.
That's a great way to stay in shape.
Great way to stay in shape. That's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our beer.
Oh, yeah, the beer. I'm so excited.
Did we do everything?
So excited to drink
I feel
something.
like we've been skipping a lot of stuff. There's like a time we forgot to ask how each other's weeks were. There's a time we forgot to add our names. There's a time we forgot to say the episode and what it was about.
Topic.
We did all that, right?
I'm
pretty sure we did all that.
Is there an episode we just skipped the beer section completely?
It would not surprise me.
Yeah, no, we're good.
It's from Wiley Roots Brewing Company.
I'm gonna do something real quick. Hang on.
Don't do it. Stop it. Stop it right now. I hate you.
Oh.
Our beer. That's from Wiley Roots.
It's hard to hear you when you talk back.
Just say that. Just you don't have to get in my face. I will do it for you. Wiley Roots Brewing Company.
Ow.
Well, you asked for it. believes beer should be unique, crafted from the highest quality ingredients, and brewed with a sense of responsibility to the craft and to the surrounding community. We believe that brewing craft beer is an art. Some of these people are really just...
Well, it sounds like the same thing.
Talking out their asses.
Yeah, it sounds... Every brewery, they say the same stuff.
We're all about the community.
It's just an art form.
And that it should be grounded in the core values of honesty, integrity, hard work, and the belief in one's ability to create and share. This is just... They're all the same. We are a small, independently owned brewery with a unique focus on mixed culture, barrel-aged, and spontaneous beers in downtown Greeley, Colorado.
Oh, have we done a
Colorado beer?
Colorado beer yet?
Can you guys say brewery?
Brewery.
Our beers have been awarded medals at the Great American Beer Festival. In 2018, they got silver. And there's some other dates, but I don't want to read them.
Mm-hmm. Too much
Wiley Roots
information.
Brewing Company was founded by Kyle Carbow and Miranda Carbow and opened in the summer of 2013.
Cacao.
They look like siblings.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Some ginger action going on there.
Hey, hey. Can't hide those family roots. Literally.
No, we have not done a Colorado beer yet.
Our beer is Pineapple Cherry County Fair Cobbler.
Whoa. That sounds intense.
There's a lot of words. It's a fruited kettle sour. Its ABV is 7%, bit on the high side.
Yeah.
It's got 1 rating and 1 review on Beer Advocate and a score, but 4.2 is the average score.
Okay.
That's about it. That's all I could find on it.
Normally, I jot this stuff down. Hold on.
Holding.
Pause, please.
Pausing.
The brewery is Wiley.
Wiley, W-I-L-E-Y.
Just Wiley Brewing?
Wiley Roots, I think.
Wiley Roots?
I don't know.
Yeah. Look up the official
Wiley Roots.
just Wiley Roots.
Brewing Company.
Brewing Company. Okay.
Get the whole thing?
Yeah, I got to put the whole thing in there. I was not prepared for this.
It's okay. We haven't done this consistently enough.
It's been a while. Wiley Roots Brewing Company. And the beer is called?
Pineapple Cherry County Fair Cobbler. Brewery. Brewery.
Brewery.
Brewery. In the beginning.
In the beginning. It is a
Fruited kettle
sour ale? Okay. No score.
No score.
All right. Yeah?
Yeah, can you go get it?
Yeah.
Please. Jewelry. Ah, the jewelry. My family's jewelry.
My family's jewelry.
Oh dear, my family's jewelry.
I love that shit does it. My family's jewelry. Jewelry.
It's better with the rolled R.
Tiny cat. I'm hungry. ¿Por qué?
Do they want to try?
Yeah, I'm getting a beer in a glass. An extra one.
Well, I mean, I don't want to take a beer home.
Okay.
So I guess they could probably just have
Second glass.
2 to... Because Ale would want to try. Gracias.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 4 of you. Here.
Yeah. Numbers.
Oh, for me?
It's for you guys to share.
No, para todos.
¿Quieres que la sirva? I love your beers.
My beers?
I love your beers. I love the fact that you pick your beer first and then you pick the topic. County
It's more fun.
Fair Cobbler. It's more challenging. Pineapple cherry. Wow.
There's like a bunch of these. There's a key lime one. There was a pumpkin pie one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like all pie kind of centered. I honestly...
Hey, wait.
Ah, sí, no lo pueden abrir todavía.
I honestly just picked it because I was like, pineapple cherry? What?
Probably, it sounds really good.
No, es que okay, let me explain. I'm sorry. They're gonna read the beer, the brewery, and everything. They're gonna describe the beer, and then they're gonna Shut the fuck up, I'm explaining. And then...
It's like you guys haven't even watched it before.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
He totally has. That was so convincing. He said,
Oh my god! You listened the first episode.
"Oh, that's the worst one."
That's not.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
Okay.
And then they're gonna scrub the beer and they're gonna open it and they're gonna smell it and then he's gonna take a picture.
Like catering.
And then we're gonna
Like
open it together and try it.
Yeah.
Catering.
First of all, I like the environmentally conscious packaging.
Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, the cardboard. I was like,
cardboard,
what?
Yeah.
This is aluminum.
The cardboard thing. Government warning.
You
according to this
fucker! You son of a
Brewed
beach.
in can 1 pint. Sour with pineapple, cherry, graham cracker flavor.
Isn't that interesting?
Cinnamon, vanilla, and milk sugar. Listos?
yeah.
I feel like it's gonna explode.
You know,
Wait,
no, listos?
buddy, I'm ahead of you. That is all pineapple. Ooh,
Oh!
ooh, ooh. I got some on my glasses. I'm interested.
That smells really good. There's a lot going on over there. No foam at all.
No head. So no head?
So no head.
Have you seen that Vine? I think I've shown it to you.
I think so.
With the skateboard. So no head. Oh look, no, there's a little. She got a little.
Just a tiny
A
little bit.
little.
A little baby.
That smells good as fuck though. Pineapple cherry. Okay. I ain't mad. What are we whispering about? What? What's happening?
They're trying the beer.
Okay.
We can't drink it still.
No. Don't you do it. I'll smack each one of you on the hand.
No, I will just do it.
Stop it, you! There are people present. It's pretty fucking dark.
Dark word.
The beer.
beer.
Yeah.
Huele a sidra.
Huele a sidra.
Huele a sidra. It smells like cider.
También sabe.
Yeah, it's
Perdón.
It looks like
That's a color.
like fruit juice.
Huh.
Like Minute Maid, like strawberry orange juice color. It's like a weird pinkish
Sometimes I think
orange.
you're colorblind. That whole orange gold thing.
It's gold, okay?
That really put a lot of stuff into question.
It's green.
Salud.
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 Okay.
I already tasted it. Too far away. Smooth as fuck.
Ooh. What the hell?
I get a lot of pineapple.
I think it's like both.
I don't get a lot of cherry.
No. I feel like they're both. The first thing I tasted was cherry. I feel like they're both there equally.
The first thing
It's refreshing though.
was banana.
Was banana?
Banana. You having a stroke?
I haven't tried it, but it smells like banana.
Oh, it smells
Oh,
like banana.
smells like banana.
It tastes like a banana.
Banana. What?
Did you get the same can? Are these yeah, it's the same beer.
Like
No.
strongly?
Like a lot of banana?
Yeah. Wow.
Pineapple, cherry, graham cracker flavor, cinnamon, vanilla, and milk sugar.
Secret banana.
With a hint of banana. No, it's very fruity. It's not like super intense, like fuck you up sour.
I'm trying to find the banana.
I can kind of
Taste banana.
I can kind of sense it. There's hardly any carbonation in it at all. It's not my favorite sour. I like sours that are a little more fizzy and tingly. It tastes like a pineapple cherry. I've never had a pineapple cherry pie, but it tastes like a
can't
cherry
say I have
pie
either.
with pineapples. I feel like I taste both fruits just evenly.
I do not.
The first thing I tasted was cherry, but
I taste
pineapple's
nothing
in
but
there.
Pineapple.
It's like juice. It's pretty much just like juice. It doesn't really taste like a beer to me. But we got to rate it.
Oh yeah. See, we didn't do that in one of the episodes.
The last one.
Yeah.
The last one we didn't rate it, so I just put 8 and 8 for single speed because it was okay. It really wasn't all that great.
I honestly don't remember
so
it.
it was.
Are you okay? Do you not like it?
No, yeah. It is good.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Do you like it? No.
It's like cider.
Kinda, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you not much of a cider fan? No, I don't blame you. They're very sweet.
The Ellie?
She's there.
No, she's right here.
Can I
gusta?
see?
It's like cider. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't dislike it.
you don't dislike it.
Oi. I hate reading Excel charts.
You do it often for work.
Yeah, for our lesson plans.
I love Excel. I do everything.
It hurts my eyes.
I can do everything in Excel. Maybe you just got to zoom in more.
No, because I'm trying to read the whole thing, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Or bigger display.
scan, 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 scan. Single speed, boat shoes, freedom of speech, pineapple cherry. I'm gonna give this one a 5.
A 5.
It's very odd to hold.
It's all strange, yeah.
It's just because it's a floppy keyboard. Floppy keyboard.
5 and it's 50. Mm. 7.
You gave it a 7?
Yeah.
You don't like it that much?
I like freedom of speech more.
Really?
That sour ale was better.
Wow, that's
to me.
surprising.
And then this one, and then single speed, yeah. So I don't get a section
No, you don't.
this episode. It's like that one episode where I did that same thing.
My connection for this is even stupider than freedom of speech.
Great.
There's literally.
I'm gonna flush.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, flush.
Thank you for the heads up.
And pause for the flushing.
And plus for the poop going down. Oh, I tooted. What did I tell you? One of my students that used to come up to me all the time, we go, I tooted, and then giggle and walk away.
just to let you
Just
know.
keeping you in the loop. And then I started telling them, you don't have to tell me that you tooted. And then a bunch of the kids started doing it. So now anytime they toot, they're just like, Miss Paige. I'm like, what? I tooted. Okay. Good to know. Thanks for stinking up the air.
Tooted.
Let me
All
put it
right,
in the
I can
notes. Are you interested in this today? Your son tooted. What?
Huh?
Are we waiting for Ollie to come back? Or are we just,
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't want to exclude her.
No, it's okay.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her too.
I love her more.
So,
Torrid love affair. Our topic is Joseph Kallinger, Kaleidoscope Kallinger. He was born Joseph Lee Brenner III. I hope to never ever experience meeting someone that's a third, a second, a junior, a senior, because you're just a copy.
yeah, there's no originality in the name.
But I'm just like,
But also, why? Why did he changed his last name then?
I guess so.
Or
He
did
was-
he why?
I didn't get a chance to ask.
Oh,
He was born December 11th, 1935, and he died March 26th, 1996. So close to my birthday.
that is very close to your birthday, yeah.
He was an American serial killer, and he murdered 3 people, which honestly, how does that make you a serial killer? It's just 3 people.
I think it's 3 or more.
Is that like the classification?
Yeah, I think so.
How many people have you murdered? 1? At least 3 or more. More.
Yeah,
Check mark.
Exactly.
And he tortured 4 families. I don't know how that... I guess that's just information.
Okay.
And he committed these crimes with his son.
He committed these sons.
He committed these sons
with his
his
sins.
crimes. His 12-year-old son, Michael.
Oh, damn.
Poor Michael.
Jeez.
God. So there isn't a lot on him because he's like a small-time serial killer. Obviously, he's killed like 3 people. Obviously, like murder is bad, and you shouldn't be like
Murder is bad.
murder is bad. Put it on my tombstone. Quote of the year. But like 3 people.
Yeah, it's a small time
He
serial
didn't
killer.
even eat them.
It wasn't that bad. It's just 3 people.
Kallinger was born on December 11th. Like I said, is he a Sagittarius?
I think so. December 11th, I think so, yeah.
December zodiacs.
Sagittarius?
That little bitch. Never trust a Sagittarius. Jack's a Sagittarius.
That's right, he is. He's the only Sagittarius I know besides
He's the only male Sagittarius I know.
Jack
Oh,
Kallinger.
hey, I take it back.
You Sagittarius?
I like male Sagittarius.
Libra?
Oh. Wait, when's your birthday?
October 5th.
It's funny. That's the day after my little sister Emily's.
Right on the edge.
That's good. Emily's. She's a good Libra.
Libra.
October Libras are the best.
They're the best Libras. They're the best.
October Scorpios are the best, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I have
Not you.
I have a coworker, Shelly.
You're a Scorpio, Cancer Scorpio.
Yeah.
You're a train wreck, baby.
Well, I was destined to be. That's just the way I am, Paige. Okay?
You're lucky that her signs match up with yours.
Accept me for who I am.
1 in a million.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, works
No,
out.
you're 1 in a million.
Oh.
She's 1 in a trillion.
You're right. Facts.
Anyways,
John Kallinger.
yeah, kaleidoscope. He was born at a hospital in Philadelphia. Why does it matter what hospital he was born at?
It doesn't. We're not going to tell you.
To his dad, also Joseph Lee Brenner,
Right, because he's a
but
third.
he's a junior. And his wife Judith, the Jays. In December 1937, the child was placed in foster care after his father had abandoned his mother. Ain't that a bitch?
That's shitty.
On October 15th, 1939, he was adopted by Austrian immigrants Stephen and Anna Kallinger.
Oh.
The Calendars.
See, that answers the
He
question.
was abused by both his adopted parents. So severely that at age 6, he suffered a hernia inflicted by his adopted
Oh my God.
father. I know. The punishments Kallinger endured included kneeling on jagged rocks, being locked inside closets, consuming excrement,
Oh, Jesus.
committing
What the fuck?
self-injury, being burned with irons, being whipped with belts, and being starved. When he was 9, he was sexually assaulted by a group of neighborhood boys. This guy's had it rough.
Well, we know where everything all started.
It doesn't justify murder.
No, no, absolutely not. But that's,
What
that's
justifies murder to you? Let me ask the hard questions.
That's a good one. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, okay. Smart idea. Don't put it on the internet. As a child, Kallinger often rebelled against his teachers and his adoptive parents, and he dreamed of becoming a playwright. I don't know why that was the segue.
Boys got dreams.
Yeah. And had played the part of Ebenezer Scrooge, just with his candle,
That's fitting.
in the YWCA's performance of A Christmas Carol in the 9th grade.
The YWCA? Like, not the YMCA?
When Kallinger, he couldn't even afford it. Couldn't even afford the YMCA. That was beautiful.
It's like it was choreographed.
It was. Did you guys rehearse that? When Kallinger was 15, he began dating a girl named Hilda Bergman.
Hilda Bergman.
Hilda Bergman, whom he met at a theater which he was allowed to visit on Saturdays. His parents told him not to see her, but he married her and had 2 children with her.
Aw.
Sneaky. She later left him because of domestic violence. She suffered at his hands.
Yeah.
How sad.
It was cute for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Oh, theater camp kids.
Yeah.
He hits her. Kallinger was hospitalized at St. Mary's on September 4th, 1957, due to severe headaches and loss of appetite, which doctors believed was a result of stress surrounding his divorce. Kallinger remarried on April 28th, 1958, and had 5 children with his second wife. He was extremely abusive towards his family and often inflicted the same punishments on them that he suffered from his adoptive parents. Throughout the next decade, he would spend time in and out of mental institutions for amnesia, attempted suicide, and committing arson. I didn't realize committing arson was like a mental hospital thing.
I mean, if he has a fascination for lighting buildings on fire.
What a good time.
Yeah, not like I've ever done it. Not like I would know how that is. I wouldn't. I didn't. I never committed arson. I never lit.
What was it that you did?
I lit random fires, but
No,
I
not
never
that.
lit house. Okay.
The thing you got arrested for.
Oh, graffiti.
That was it.
Yeah, criminal damage to property.
The weakest of crimes.
Yeah, posting the evidence online. Classic.
That was
classic.
Silly beans. Oof. While in foster care, he was visited by his mother once a week. I forgot to mention this. It was in foster care that he developed separation anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got that too.
I'm sure. Just stack them on at this point.
After being released from St. Mary's Hospital, his parents told him the doctors gave him surgery to keep his bird small and make it not work.
His bird.
Bird was the word that he used for his penis.
Okay.
That got your attention. What was that?
Interesting. Why? Wait, hold on. So that was his decision to do that?
No, that was his parents' decision. I forgot I had more information on his parents.
They were like, he doesn't need to have any more kids.
Don't let his penis work.
Yeah.
No, he's a child at this point.
Yeah.
Child.
Okay. We're going back in time.
This is backwards. Early 1944, Kallinger was hit on the head 4 times with a hammer by his mother because he wanted to go on a field trip to the zoo. He ran into the house beating...
Damn that kid. What was he thinking?
With a hammer.
Jesus.
He ran into the house beating his head against walls and tables as his mother chased him with a broom. During the summer of the same year, he was sexually abused at knife point by a gang of older boys. A few years later, at 13 years old, he cut holes in the wall for masturbation. He used photos of both men and women. He also needed a knife nearby to achieve orgasm.
Okay.
And then he started cutting and stabbing the photos to become aroused.
This is going well.
I think this is a sign of good intentions. So that's when he's met Hilda.
Okay.
That same year, he was told by God that it was his mission to heal and save people through their feet. So he's got a holy foot fetish.
Heal them through their feet.
Save them through their feet.
Okay.
Over the next 11 years, he would conduct over 40,000 experiments on people's feet due to his vision. He would move out of his parents' home and into his own, but he continued to work as a cobbler.
A cobbler?
That's it.
No, I like it. No, that's a good one.
At his father's shop.
Okay, but a cobbler is what, actually?
Well, there's like a pastry, but a cobbler for shoes.
Right. Okay, I didn't know cobbler for shoes.
Yeah,
that's a new word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really know this one.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Interesting.
This is the first time he ever really had friends. They really just dragged him in that. Like, this poor serial killer has no friends. He started drinking, playing pool, and poker. At 17 years old, he dropped out of school to marry his first wife, Hilda, had the 2 children, left him for another man because she was being abused. Later that year, he set his own home on fire for his own amusement.
He just didn't want it anymore.
He said, this is going to be funny.
He was just bored one day.
He collected $1,600 from fire insurance. That's it.
16.
For a whole house?
What year was this? 2000
58.
58?
1958. He's older. This isn't like a
Oh, no, okay. No, I'm sorry. He died in 96. All right.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Are you? In the next couple of years, he would set his house on fire 2 more times. How is he getting covered by insurance? Like, he'll be fine this time. July 1959, he was committed to a state hospital for attempted suicide. He would have 5 children with his second wife. He would be extremely abusive to them. By 1972, he had 6 children living in his home. 2 of them from his first marriage. On January 23rd of that year, he branded his oldest daughter's thigh with a hot iron for running away. He was arrested for child abuse a week later, but was found incompetent to stand trial. He was held for 60 days for psychological examination and ultimately ruled fit to stand trial in June. He was convicted on child abuse charges, which earned him 4 years probation with the provision of mandatory psychiatric treatments. By mid-1974, he was reported to be hallucinating constantly. He was holding discussions with a disembodied head called Charlie and receiving divine orders from God. The orders included demands to murder young boys and sever their genitals.
Very...
This guy's got issues.
Oddly specific. Oh, really?
I know.
Oddly specific.
Oh, really?
That's where the issues start.
He's fine.
Is the genitals.
These orders he confided in his 13-year-old son, Michael. Why would you share that with your child?
Interesting.
Oof. Kallinger requested Michael's help with his divine orders. Michael responded with enthusiasm. He's glad to do it, Dad.
Oh, for sure.
That's a quote. He said, glad to do it, Dad.
Who needs genitals?
Yeah, not those boys. 11 days later, they murdered their first victim.
Oh, no.
Jose. He doesn't have a last name.
He didn't have a last name.
It's not listed.
Oh, it's not listed there.
A Puerto Rican youth from Philadelphia. They tortured him, then cut off his penis. I want to know what they did with it. That seems sad. He took out a $45,000 insurance policy on Joe Jr. and a younger son in July of 1974. Kallinger and Michael's second victim was his own son, Joe Jr. His first attempt was to try to get him to back off a cliff while trying to take his photo. No, step back again.
A little more.
But there's a cliff there.
There's no more room.
Keep going.
But just keep going.
It'll be
So
fine.
that didn't work.
It did not. That seems really foolish.
Dang, we almost got him, son.
We were so close. While trying to take his photo, his second attempt, he took Michael and Joe with him when he was going to commit arson. He attempted to trap Joe in a burning trailer. 3 days later, he and Michael succeeded in murdering Joe. They drowned him at a demolition site. His body was recovered by authorities on August 9th, 1974. He was questioned as a murder suspect, but there wasn't enough evidence to charge him. The cause of death couldn't be determined, so the insurance company refused to honor the policy. He later admitted to drowning Joe Jr. Kallinger and Michael continued their crime spree on November. She's just going. She's zooming. On November 24th, 1974, they broke into a home in New Jersey, but no one was home. They broke into a second home where Kallinger sexually abused a woman. On December 3rd, 1974, they kidnapped 4 women during their bridge game in, I don't even know what that is. It's a township. I can't even, I don't even want to say.
In what state?
Pennsylvania, so you know it's weird.
Oh, yeah.
And stole $20,000 worth of valuables and cash. The father and son team also held Pamela J. captive in her home in Homestead, Maryland. She was forced to perform sexual acts on Kallinger at gunpoint.
Well, fuck.
You know. On January 8th, 1975, Dee Dee Romaine was at her mother's house caring for her ailing grandmother with her young son, Robert.
Her alien grandmother?
Ailing.
Oh, okay. I mean, you never know.
Oh, just checking. With her young son, Robert. While the rest of the family was out for the day, around midday, she noticed a man and a boy approaching the house. Kallinger identified himself as John Hancock, a salesman. When he asked Dee Dee if anyone else was in the house, she had an uneasy feeling. She told him to go away. Kallinger would then then produced a chrome revolver, forcing himself into the house.
Wow.
The noise from the struggle caused Robert to enter the room. Seeing his mother struggling with a strange man, he started screaming. Kallinger pointed the gun at Robert's head and said, "This is a robbery, do as I say, and no one will get hurt." He placed the gun in his pocket and removed a large knife. Kallinger asked again, again, I just switched those words. Sometimes I'm worried I'm dyslexic.
You may be. It's okay. I'll still love you.
I don't even get it. No, you couldn't be.
Oh, there's a chance. I don't know yet.
Probably.
I mean, after 94 episodes, you've mixed up quite a few things.
You're so fucking right. Kallinger again asked Dee Dee if anyone else was in the house. She told him just her invalid grandmother. Kallinger sent Michael to confirm she was actually in a bed and unable to move. Michael confirmed that she was. I want to know how. Stand up.
I can't. All right. You're fine.
Checks out. Michael confirmed that she was. Kallinger pushed Dee Dee into a vacant bedroom where he asked for scissors. She stated she didn't know where they were. He gagged her and covered her eyes and mouth with tape, then ordered her to remove her clothes. When she refused, he removed her clothing and jewelry. He asked her if anyone else was coming home. She nodded her head. He asked her what time. This is...
Yeah.
He bound her elbows and ankles with an electrical cord. He asked Michael to check and make sure the front door was locked. He stripped Robert naked and laid him on the bed next to his mother. Then he rolled Dee Dee onto her back before forcing her legs. He sexually assaulted her. I'm just going to...
Yeah, okay.
It turned out she was menstruating.
Okay.
So he was disgusted by that.
Okay.
Excuse me. He removed her tampon and threw it on the floor. He was just like, oh, get rid of this.
Interesting how the details here.
I know.
They got all of the story.
That's, well, oof. Shortly after, Dee Dee's sister, Randy, returned home. She was surprised to find the door locked. She tried to unlock it. Kallinger opened the door, dragged her inside. He put a gun to her head and told her it was a robbery. When he demanded money, she gave him $5. He pushed her into the room he had kept Dee Dee and Robert in. She started to panic when she thought they were dead. She was allowed to check on them to calm her down. He again asked for money. She told him there was some in the box on the dresser. He ordered his son to check while he made her strip. She complied when he took out his knife and wanted to know if anyone else was coming home. She replied saying, lots of people. He bound her like Dee Dee, rolled her over, and discovered she was menstruating as well. In his frustration, he cried out, "What is this?" The female body, bucko.
Bucko.
A while later, Edwina returned home to find her front door locked.
Okay, she wasn't kidding. A lot of people coming home.
She was accompanied by Retta and Retta's boyfriend. That's a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, there's 3 more coming in.
She reached forward to ring her doorbell when he opened the door with a gun. He instructed them to do as he said, and no one would be hurt. He ordered them into the living room. Edwina and Retta, on one side of the room with Frank on the other. They removed their jewelry. They bound the women's feet. It's a lot of detail.
Everyone's menstruating.
Just checking. He bound them. They both left them left all the people in the room to search the house for valuables. I've been holding that burp back this entire time. The phone rang, but it was ignored. A short while later, there was a knock at the door. Again, Kallinger went to answer it. There were raised voices before he ushered Maria inside.
Oh, my God.
Their 21-year-old neighbor. Maria was forced to lay down. Oh, God, I can't. There's so much more. He gagged Frank, that's Retta's boyfriend, before binding tape around his face and hog-tying him. He threatened to cut his penis off, too. If you move, this goes. So fucking much.
Oh, my God.
So eventually they reached a point of running away.
Yeah.
I had to skip. I can't.
Sure.
He got careless during their getaway. He discarded a bloody shirt close to the scene. Officers were able to trace the shirt back to him. On January 17th, the Kallingers were arrested during a joint raid by federal and state authorities. 2 months later, the courts decided that Michael was delinquent but salvageable. The murder charges were dismissed in return for him pleading guilty to 2 counts of robbery. He was placed on probation until his 25th birthday. Kallinger's first trial in Pennsylvania ended with a hung jury in June of 1975. 3 months later, at his retrial, he was convicted on 9 felony counts and sentenced to 30 to 80 years in prison. The judge was quoted as saying, "Kallinger was an evil man, utterly vile and depraved." He was convicted in October of 1976 in New Jersey for the murder of Maria. Mm-hmm. He received a mandatory life in prison sentence to run consecutively with his time in Pennsylvania. In prison, Kallinger was prone to violent outbursts. In March of 1977, Kallinger set himself on fire.
Jesus.
A month later, he assaulted a fellow inmate, then he set his block on fire. In March of 1978, he slashed a fellow inmate's throat in an unprovoked attack. His victim managed to survive. In an interview 10 years later, Kallinger expressed his continued desire to slaughter every person on Earth. Afterwards, he wished to commit suicide and become a god. By this time, Kallinger was tried and convicted of murdering Jose and his son, Joseph Jr., which added 2 more consecutive life sentences to his conviction. In 1990, he was briefly transferred to Pennsylvania's Fairview State Hospital for the criminally insane after a spree of suicide attempts and religious hunger strikes. He was transferred back to State Correctional Institute at Crescent, where on March 26, 1996, he suffered a seizure where he choked to death on his own vomit in the prison infirmary.
Oh, wow.
Kind of seems like a lackluster way to die for someone that's so aggressive.
Yeah, kind of boring.
Kind of seems like, I don't know.
It's not at all imagining, not at all how I imagine him to look like.
I know, right?
It's very strange.
Look up his son.
That's the guy.
Dude's got issues.
And his son? Is this,
Michael.
is that his son?
I don't know which one it is.
Oh, there he is. Yeah? Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the cherry now.
That's good. I like the beer. Well,
You gave it such a low score.
not as
I
low
like the
as
beer.
not as low as the other beer. Not as low as my last beer.
Oh yeah, that's Joseph Kallinger.
yeah.
What'd you think of the beer?
It's tasty. I finished it, I think, right? No, there's more there.
They can.
I like sours that have a little more fizz and tingle to them. This one, it just drinks like a juice. It's tasty, it's fruity, it's juicy, but it's not. I don't know, it's not very sour to me. It's a little more sweet than sour.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good, but
It's good.
it's good.
It's good.
Yeah. But we've had a lot of sours.
We have, but that's just because it's our preference lately. We gotta switch it up.
I would say it's primarily your preference, but I mean,
Yeah, it's fair. You pick a lot of random ones.
I am always.
But I'm just drawn to the interesting ones, and the interesting ones always end up being sours.
Yeah, that's fair. But I am always worried about getting a beer that you will hate because that's happened.
I want that though.
Many. Okay, all
I
right.
want a visceral reaction. I want to be disgusted.
Okay, that's happened many times in the past,
I
and
know.
sometimes my safe space, my safe spot, is a sour beer.
Some of these are so gross.
Yeah. What about you?
I thought it was pretty tasty and juicy and refreshing. Sometimes I don't like the fizz because it makes me burp a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just want to be able to down a beer.
It's downable.
This is chuggable.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had to use that comparison in a while. I could chug it.
I could chug it.
You can chug it.
What's this little box up here for?
I don't know. I was assuming like the expiration date, and they just printed it sideways. Cause like right here, there's like that little pad of ink.
No, that's on yours. I don't have that.
Okay, well I guess I'm just special.
You are. Good pick.
Yeah, do your thing. Do your spiel.
Beerandfearcast.com.
Close this bitch.
Beerandfearcast.com.
Beerandfearcast.com. 3.95.
3.95. It's at Beer and Fearcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
We don't do TikTok anymore.
No,
I lost all motivation for
we don't
that.
do Reddit anymore either.
No.
That was just dumb. We don't do Patreon anymore because who cares?
Who fucking cares?
But normally episodes every Wednesday at noon. Normally. And all popular podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you can find podcasts. You can listen and you can watch on YouTube. And you can see Ale's friend Marlene crawling across the floor behind us and grabbing water off the table. If you watch the live episode,
You can't let them stay. They can't be dehydrated.
see it here. Mm-hmm.
Have a good day. I got swears. Oh,
Oh, stop.
I got such a fat head.
That was good. I liked it.
It's like 80 degrees in here.
I know, and I'm wearing a cardigan.
You guys want some chips?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This dip is good.
Which one?
I think my
My
favorite
favorite
will be this one.
Which one is it?
The elote, not elote?
Which one?
The fake elote dip?
The elote is
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
No, but-
Fake street corn?
Yeah, I think this
good.
one.
Who cares? This is tasty.
But I think my favorite thing is to combine both.
You're combined.
Oh.
Yeah.
You wild child. What's your zone?